Good morning, everyone. Our sermon series started out by us talking about being created in the image of God. And in fact, God created us and the world and everything in it, and God said it is good. And that is represented by this brand new pot. But when sin entered the world became broken. And so imagine this pot here, not yet put back together, but in pieces all over the table. Today, we are talking about redemption, which is God's plan to fix the brokenness. So how does God fix our brokenness? Well, God does this through Jesus Christ. When we accept Jesus and his teachings into our hearts, into our lives, we become fixed, restored, redeemed, made new. We are put back together. It's important to know we are not the ones who restore ourselves. We are not the ones who put ourselves back together. We might do work along the way with God, but it is God who does the restoration. And so, as we receive this gift, we can see that our life is redeemed from a broken mess and restored to something that's useful again, even though this pot has some cracks in it, maybe some bumps and bruises along the way. God uses those things to redeem the world. And so we are supposed to join in God's plan of redemption for fixing the brokenness in our world. And when we live the way God intended us to live, by loving one another, by sharing our stories, by speaking the truth in love, and that means being honest about our feelings, but doing it in a kind and respectful way. When we help one another, when we share our time, our talents, our treasure, when we utilize our gifts for the glory of God, we bring small pieces of redemption into the world that we live in. And then in that way, Jesus' light shines through us into the dark places of this world. So let us sing. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let your light shine. Amen.